What's up, guys? This is Kevin from the Terrible Gamers podcast, and I am coming to you with a brand new solo adventure. And today we are going to be playing Diddy Kong Racing for the Nintendo 64, one of my favorite racing games of all time. And let me tell you, this game, it might be one of the best games of all time. I mean, I know I said it on the versus challenge and the full episode that Kyle and I did. But man, this is one of my favorite games of all time. I love it so much. I hope you guys really enjoy this. I am playing on my Nintendo 64. Got that all hooked up here. I'm just like chills, literal chills, right, with this. So let's jump into this. So when you play Diddy Kong, you have a bunch of choices here. Now you can see that I've already been playing on my own, just, not recording. So I already have one of the downloadable characters, which is actually Drumstick. He's probably one of the better racers in the game if you can control him. He has a pretty big. It's hard to control. The one that I like using most, if not Diddy Kong, is Tip Top. He's one of the most balanced. Well, Diddy's the most balanced in the game, but Tip Top has a quick acceleration, which is really important for a lot of races. So I like using him. So he's one of my favorites to use. So we're gonna go here into adventure, and we're gonna start off with. We'll do a new game. This will be the TGP one. So we'll start off. Get the characters in here. TGP. So that way I know that this one's just for that one. So let's watch the story here. So this is the genie here. He runs the island. Now, when you play the Nintendo 3 DS version of this, there's actually like a big backstory. This actually is Timbers, or no, I'm sorry, not Timber. Yeah, Timber. This is Timber's island, and so he. I'm just gonna change the plane. um, so you hit the little Z button in the back to call over the genie when you're standing on that spot, or you can just run into him. All right, now the one thing about Diddy Kong Racing is you have your island here. Okay, so there's multiple parts to the island. It's a lot of fun just to fly around here. I spent many times when I was younger just flying around. But you need balloons to get into some of the areas, and so you want to make sure that you go around and find some balloons. So there are some hidden balloons that will actually help us right off the beginning. One's right here. So we already have one. There's one. Come back over here. I know there's a few of them. I know 3 of them for sure. One of them is the most obvious one because you go get it before you get into the first world. All right, so now we have 2. And is there one back here? Can't remember if there is one back here. I'm gonna hit the wall here, I'm sure. No. Okay. Whoops. And we'll go get the 3rd one. Now, if you start off with that and get all of those, the nice thing is you'll be able to start off in World 1, which is, I believe they call it Dino Domain. And in Dino Domain, yeah. So you can see that there's 4 tracks here. Now, if you look at this, you get one balloon when you come in. Okay, so that gets you into Ancient Lake. But if you want to keep going on, you can go to Fossil Canyon after you beat it, and then Jungle Falls. Then you'll have 4 balloons. Problem is, there's 4 tracks, and the 4th track is worth 5 balloons. So you have to find that extra balloon somewhere. So that's why it's good to kind of start off with that. It's kind of a, not a cheat or anything, but the nice thing about this is the first couple of worlds in Dino Domain are kind of easy. So in Diddy Kong Racing, you have to start off. You're basically trying to just win the races first off. And when I say win, this is not like a Mario Kart where, oh, I can still win by coming in second because that's the Grand Prix. It doesn't work like that in Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing, you have to finish in first to beat the world and get a balloon. So you need to get as many balloons as you can. All right, so you gotta watch out for this dinosaur here. The first track is just like looks like a kidney bean. Pretty easy to complete. I just kind of went through there real quick. Now there are some hidden things here throughout the game. One, there is a battle mode, and in the battle mode, you do need to beat the battle mode to like 100% the game. Now I got a pretty good lead here. I am actually going to get the key that you need to open up the battle world because I have a pretty sizable lead right now. Try to go through a little shortcut here. I don't know if that actually is a shortcut. I never really use that, but I got a nice lead here. And you're probably like, man, this is so easy. First world is easy. It gets way harder, especially when you get to the the later worlds. Now, I am done with this race. I cannot go back into this race until I beat the level. Okay, so that's one thing you want to keep in mind with Diddy Kong Racing. So we get another balloon, so now we have 4. All right, so we got our golden balloon. We're going to go out, and I got the key. So now the battle world for this is now open. Like I said, if you want 100% the game, you need to get all the keys for all the worlds, and then beat the battle, beat the individual levels, beat the boss. Then your second time around, you're going to actually have to go play these races again. But while you're racing them, you need to go in and actually do the silver coin challenge, they call it. So it's 8 coins spread out throughout the whole entire map that you have to get and finish first. And in these first couple levels, it's easy. But like I said, as it goes on, ooh, man, that challenge definitely that gets raised. So first 2 races are in karts. You will start to see some that are in planes. There is, just like in Mario Kart, a way to get a little extra boost in the beginning, and it's right when you have the get ready, and there you go. Oh, I got the boost. I didn't think I got that for a sec. All right. So now, as you can see, when you get the missiles, if you get 2 missiles, you get a homing missile. If you get 3, you actually get 10 missiles, but they're not the homing ones. Another thing is you can see the boost, how that one was a little green. So what's happening is I can actually, see now I got the 10. Oops, missed that. I like to lay out the oil slicks everywhere. So I usually use this. Oop. All right, so I'm gonna do the boost. If I let go of the acceleration right before I hit the thing, you get an extra little boost there. That's why it turns green, because the normal is like a pink, purple. You want to get some bananas. It does give you a slight boost. I got 10 bananas. I think that's the oh, no, you can't get more. Okay. And again, no challenge here. Boom. So no challenge here for that one. This game's just, I mean, just such a good racing game. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to keep these into short little sessions. So, couldn't get it again. We're going to do about 15 minutes to half-hour episodes for these. I want to kind of keep them short just because, you know, I want you guys to keep watching. Not saying that you won't, but I know sometimes with like the big long episodes, it's kind of hard to commit to a whole hour. So I get it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and beat the first half of each world on each episode. That's going to be my goal for each episode of this solo challenge. Yeah. So using Tip Top for me is like using Toad in Mario Kart. I don't know if you use Toad, but Toad has probably the best acceleration out of anyone. Great handling. That's why you like using Tip Top. Just no challenge. No chance on this. Now, after the first balloon you get, you can skip that guy's little intro. So that's TT, that little character. I'll talk about him later in other episodes, or maybe later in this one. But he's the time trial guy. So here's the first one with the plane. Nah, missed the boost on that. It kind of sucks. All right. Now, the one thing you can do with this, with the planes, is if you hold down the R button and turn, you turn tighter. Because that's your regular turn, but this is, you can see how it turns a little bit. Whoop. The one thing I do sometimes do some tricks, because if you hold down, oh, I didn't think I was going to get that. Wanted to get the big boost. There we go. Blue boost. One of the best ones. Purple's the best, if you can get it. You know, when I was a kid and I was playing this, I always thought this was so hard. It was a lot of fun. Just so much fun, but very hard as well, too. One more lap. Each race is 3 laps. But now that I'm older, game challenge is a little lighter, but it's still there. I'm going to go get this other. I got plenty of room. So there's the big one. There it is. I love it. It's like a jet plane. All right, I'm going to try and get this green. Missed it. It's good to practice that, because as you get into later, there we go. As you get later on in this game, you will need to you'll need that green boost for almost everything. So now we go to the boss. We went through the first round. We gotta face the boss now. This boss race was, I know the first few times that I've done it, it was hard. It's definitely a challenge. Now, if you watch our full episode that we did with Kyle and I, Kyle struggled with this one. This was a tough one. I know the first few times I've done this, it's challenging. You got to get that boost in the beginning. You got to stay away from him. He will flatten you, but see, dang it, I ran right into him. That was on me. All right, still time though. We're good. All right. Don't want to hit any trees. You don't want the big boost. The big boosts actually don't really help you. But If you can hit him with a... Oh, I missed him. If you can hit him with a missile, definitely helps out. You will naturally catch up to him in this race. So there's no need to actually like try to get too far ahead of him. Once I get to a good spot, let's see. About past him. I'm not going to get that one. There is a shortcut right there. All right. I got him. He does get a little faster near the end. Don't fall off. There we go. First try. Woo. That actually for a while there, I didn't think I was going to do that. When I got flattened, I actually thought I wasn't going to make it. All right, so got something special for me. Oh, he wants to do a race. So we'll do that in a second here. All right, so if I go back to Ancient Lake here, I'm going to show you one silver coin challenge real quick. Show you how it goes. I don't know if it shows you where the silver coin locations are here on the flyover. No. Alright, I'm going to go get that silver coin right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, missed it. That's not good. If you can get them on the first time, that's great. However, it's more important to just make sure you know where they're at. Sorry, a little burper. All right. Got it. The hitbox is pretty big on them, so you should be good if you get close. So now I got all the 8 coins. Now I just got to finish in first. If you don't finish in first, you will have to do this over again. That is like the biggest difference between like this and like a Mario Kart. Because I know with Mario Kart, everyone's like, oh, you know, I can play Mario Kart. I don't even have to finish in first, but I can still win the race. No. Not in Diddy Kong. That's not a thing. You have to prove yourself in Diddy Kong. There we go. All right. So far, so good. All right, so let's go out and see this genie now. See what kind of something for you. He's probably going to challenge me to a race around the island. Yep. So he does this 3 times. 3 different occasions. So all you got to do is... You don't necessarily have to hit these Nintendo symbols, the Nintendo 64 symbols. But you do need to get close to them. And this, for the most part, this race is pretty easy. This is just going around the circle here a few times. There we go. Almost there, under a minute. Do it under 45. Oh yeah. There we go. What? All right, so now we gotta get our. I'm gonna say, come on, we're gonna get this. All right, so that is the start of Diddy Kong Racing. So that leaves you. Let's see, we gotta get the silver coins in the Dino Domain. So let's go back to Dino Domain, and then we'll go to Snowball Valley or whatever it's called, the Snowland. The one thing that I love about Diddy Kong Racing is the music. I mean, the music on here is awesome. So I said before, oh, you can go into Ancient Lake. Okay. So I didn't think before you were able to. Maybe after the first one, you're not able to. So we have to finish these other three. We'll do that on the next episode here. And then we will also do the other two things. One is the trophy race, which is you have to complete all the tasks, and then you can do the trophy race. The trophy race is just something you have to go through all the ones again and win. And then you have your battle. So we will start off next episode back here in Dino Domain. So this is Dino Domain Part 1, start of Diddy Kong Racing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And as always, guys, we'll see you on the next episode. And as always, keep on playing.